Welcome back to the Astronomer's Christmas Tale. The astronomer sat in his chair and leant forward, held up his hand for his young assistant to listen, and began his story. During the years that followed the Great Wars, everyone sought a little hope and belief in good things, kind and great things. Stories from different times, different cultures and different beliefs were told. Some stories seemed nothing more than children's tales of good or bad. I myself have indulged in stories to tell of the great star constellations, tales of kings and queens, bears and beasts, and of course the Christmas star. The astronomer paused to catch his breath. In the low light his eyes sparkled. The moment he'd started speaking, it seemed that time itself had stopped to listen. He continued. He had to. The words just wouldn't stop. My story began when I was just a little older than you are now, learning myself of the skies above. When I was practicing using a telescope, I kept seeing a flash of red. The odd thing was, it seemed that no one else had noticed this red flash. I compared my notes with others around me. When I mentioned I could see something red, I realised that no one else had seen this strange appearance. It was obvious that I was seeing what no one else could. The astronomer stopped talking. The young assistant was stunned. Had the great knowledgeable astronomer just suggested he'd seen Father Christmas? This was simply too weird. Was he teasing her? He was far too serious to be joking, surely. She could hardly speak above a whisper, but asked, "Have I just seen Father Christmas? Is it possible that he's real? Did you know that I'd seen him? Am I making a mistake?" The astronomer sat silently for a long time. In fact, so long, the assistant wondered what to do. Should she request to leave? Should she say something? She decided to simply wait quietly, but it was getting really cold, and the clouds above covered the stars like a soft blanket. There would be no more looking through the telescope tonight, and her time with the astronomer was coming to an end. The astronomer's voice rasped. "Would you do something for me, my dear? In the bottom of my bag is a small leather notebook. Could you get it and hand it to me?" The assistant did as she was asked, but was aware that something had changed. She'd never heard such emotion in the astronomer's voice, and he never ever called her dear. The word was so unexpected, she felt incredibly sad. She carefully handed the old leather notebook to the astronomer, who held it close to his face to see the pages. Turning carefully to find the page he was seeking, he smiled when the correct page was found, bookmarked with a frayed red ribbon. "Turn up the lights and let us discover if you've seen anything I did many years ago. You see, before the days of computers, we would record everything we observed through the telescope into notebooks. We would create detailed drawings and write notes and times in the margins. This is mine from December 1946. The page I would like you to look at is dated today, exactly 76 years ago." The assistant moved to look at the page in the notebook. It showed exactly what she'd witnessed through the telescope this evening. Smiling together, the astronomer looked at the assistant and said, "Never stop believing. Belief is real. Happy Christmas." The end.